Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am PANCZASU and welcome back to my Drakken tutorial slash playthrough. Plenty of things to do today. We need to secure our position and I'm afraid that there are some decisions that I made that I'm not sure if I would entirely agree with right now. So let's have a look at them right about now. The main important thing is this particular settler. I've thought about this. And as much as I would love to settle a new city, like for example over here, for enormous food output, which would allow the city to grow at a tremendous rate, or maybe over here or here for a slightly better industry output. Admittedly, it wouldn't be all that great anyway, but it would be slightly better. Still, I have plenty of possibilities everywhere. I could settle down a city right now. There's only one slight problem, and that is the fact that when we look at our cities tab, which I didn't look at before, we see that I have two cities that are content and two that are happy. And those cities that are happy are my capital and which one is it? I believe it's the newest one? Yes, I need to rename them so badly. I haven't thought about it yet though, as in the names. Anyway, they're happy, which means that both of them are gaining plus 15% food and industry production. Plus 50% on that is actually a pretty big deal in all honesty, and I would rather not take it away from those cities because it's a rather useful bonus that I would like to keep. Additionally, selling this city over here, like, what is it going to accomplish me? Yes, I would start growing it, which is nice, but there are still some unpacified bodies in the area. I cannot see them right now, but they are there. They could start besieging my city, and then I would be in a total economic deficit. So what I'm gonna do instead is I have to choose one of the two actions. Either action number A. First of all, I need to start working on this Drakken link a little bit faster, thank you. How much faster can I go, in fact? That will not be useful, that will not... Yeah, okay, let's do it this way. Anyway, option number A. I move the settler back to my city and secure him in this way. Even if the city is besieged, well, if it is besieged, then I cannot protect the settler too well unless I go into manual battle, which perhaps I would recommend, but I do not have the time to do that right now. I will only manual battle for important battles, because it's a video recording after all, we don't have all the time in the world. So let's just leave that out for the time being. It is an option, it's not the option that I want to go for right now. So instead I'm gonna go for something far more radical, and I'll go ahead and try exploring a little bit of what is over there. It'll tell me what I can find in this region and maybe find a better spot to colonize, because in all honesty, this is a nice style of output. I mean, that food. But maybe there's a better spot, you never know. And in all honesty, selling right now, like I said, happiness I don't want to get rid of. I really need all of it right now to make as many Drakken links as possible. Otherwise, I might get overwhelmed, particularly over here. I mean, those Kazanji, I fear them, I really do. Anyway, let's start making my way slowly over to the north. Keep an eye out on the boss. I do not see any boss. So that's at the very least something. Yeah, no bosses in sight. Good, maybe I'll get away with this. Maybe I will not be attacked. That's... like, I know, it's the most expensive scout ever, but I don't want to settle the city right now. I think I overrushed the next couple of settlers. I need to wait until sewer system is done and in place in every city. In fact, can I increase... I cannot really increase the speed at which I gain the sewer system, except by very little. And I do want to be gaining the... oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry about that. I do need to be gaining a bit of dust, so yeah, let's leave that out, like so. Meanwhile, people are messaging me. Hold on. I need to read that. Okay, yeah, I can continue recording, my apologies. Anyway, I muted mine before now, so it's gonna be fine. Anyway, let's go ahead and have a quick look at this situation. Those demons, they gotta go, man. I don't want them to be here. And well, 2 demons is maybe not too much for a hero over Drakken. Oh, there are more over there. It's a problem. But this only stresses out... oh, wow! There's a lot of them. Anyway, this only puts even more pressure on me to actually deal with those demons. And right now is the perfect opportunity. There is... how many? 6 demons over there? That's a huge army, very difficult to deal with. And especially if they join up with the 2 brethren over here. I can do it differently. I can instead wipe out those 2 and then I'll have a shot at killing 6. I'll need more Drakken links for this, but that's what my capital is going to work on. Anyway, let's go ahead and start killing the bastards right about now. And I'll go ahead and trust the auto battle. Now, I hope I'll take a lot of damage, but I will not lose any units. That's what I would do if I were to play this in manual battle. So, let's see if auto battle is going to make similar choices to what I... Wow! Okay then, auto battle. I think it was actually too lenient on me. I mean, sure, I would be healing with my hero, but that's crazy. Okay, I won't complain though. If auto battle says that I won by this much, then fine by me. I'm certainly not gonna complain. Meanwhile, in my other cities, well, right of way is necessary. Like I mentioned and stressed out many times before, connecting my empire is a rather important thing rather, that I need to try and take care of as quickly as humanly possible. What I could do is move some of my population out, not necessarily to dust production, mind you, but maybe to, like, for example, science production to get sewer system a bit faster. Yes, I can actually get a sewer system a bit faster. I'm not gaining any dust, but I'm okay with this for a while. Getting sewer systems 2 turns earlier is fine, since, well, it is gonna take about 3 turns to finish roads everywhere anyway, but Akarin will have its road faster, so... You know, just getting a bit of extra science output is not that bad, but at the same time, kinda have a feeling that this is not the way to go. Instead, I should go for trying to get the apprenticeship registry as quickly as possible. And over here, I'll keep going on dust. It's a decision that can be argued with, but I'm quite content with that. Now, if you excuse me, I'll take a sip of my tea from my favorite cup. I love this cup so much. I bought it for like 1,000 won in Korea, so it's really cheap, but it looks so beautiful and I don't know, it's just calming. Not my type of cup. I like those ginormous cups that you can just fill with tons of tea and drink forever. It's a very small cup, but it's so pretty and stuff. Oh, I love it. And yeah, sentimental value, of course, cannot be neglected either. Anyway. Keep exploring. There are the boss around, but I was hoping to escape to another region. Little did I know that there are more Kazanji in the other region. I guess they moved away from this region into this region. Unless there is another Kazanji village in this region, which is a possibility. Anyway, there are the geothermal pits that I talked about. So I could in theory settle over here for... I mean, it's a much better industry output over here than we had over there. But at the same time, I still like this spot better, so far. But I'm liking what I'm saying here, because as you can see we have discovered wizard stones and a massive tree, so it's a pretty good location Fitzy-wise. This by itself is enormous value, and 10 food, which is what I wanted. Of course, we will get more stuff if we discover this tile as well. And this area, well, it's honestly not that bad either. 13 food, 14 industry. This tower is better for settling your city for the first time. It will grow so very fast. But this tower, I mean, either way, we'll connect those 2 towns as soon as we can. But this is also pretty good. And it does have the minimum requirement of 10 food and the arbitrary minimum requirement of 6 industry. In all honesty, I would love to have a bit more than that. Oh, which I can totally get if I move slightly to the side. Yes, I lose some science and stuff, but I gain more industry. Yeah, I love this location. It's a really good location. I want to settle here and expand down there, or maybe settle over here, but the difference now is not that big. So great region. I'm happy I actually went ahead and not colonized, but scouted around a bit more. Alrighty then, my city is not besieged. That's a bit unexpected. I'm now basically waiting for the Justice Cities to attack me, but the longer they want to wait, that's fine by me. It really is. They can wait as long as they want, if they were to ask me. Anyway, you, how long until right of way? 2 turns, that's good. I do want to connect my cities up as quickly as possible. Again, I keep stressing this out, but it's so important for all the dust reasons. Like, I'm gonna gain so much more dust once they're connected. It's incredible. You, I do need a apprenticeship registry, but I think that gaining an extra Drakken is actually more important for me in this particular situation. I do need to get rid of way as quickly as possible too, though. Now, as for this village, I'm not gonna go ahead and even bother trying with the too many chiefs. I mean, the reward will be to just get another quest from them, which will be hard to, you know, fulfill as well. There are like, what, how many villages? 2 Kazanji villages? Too many chiefs is not worth it in this case at all. So I can attack this village right away, get rid of the quest as well, and then I'll be left with this thing. Or I can pacify it with money, which I can do, but I really really want to buy a hero. They're very expensive now, of course, but hey, we can try at the very least, right? Or at least I will do my best to try. Let's go ahead and finish the 10 and let me drink more tea. Oh, those just passed too quickly. Okay, anyway, 1 second. Lovely. So, retreat over there, obviously. That's the first attack on the cellar. They can still survive 2 more attacks. So what I'm gonna do is move over to this region. I am going to talk to the boss, see what they want. They want 20 dying Quicksilver. You crazy? Oh, they're gonna die. They are so gonna die. And is this... That's another Kazandri village. Wow. There's a lot of Kazandri people over here. Does this region also have Kazandri village? OMG, I think... Is that a Kazandri thing? No, it's just a tree stump. Is it? I think it might be. I haven't seen those kind of tree stumps before. Maybe I have. I haven't been looking so closely at tree stumps before. My apologies. It could be a village. If it's another Kazandri village, then I think we know what faction I'm gonna assimilate next. As in, yes, I told you how important it is to have the Hurnas. But if I have like 1, 2, 3, potentially 4, maybe more even, Kazandri villages, that's extra 20% influence gain already. As Drakken, that's huge. I can just dictate the world. I basically become mafia at this point. I don't even care what other people do. I'm untouchable. Anyway, what do I do now with this guy? Because no matter where I go, I will probably get killed. I can set... It thought it was a Kazandri village. Wow. Anyway, like I was trying to say, I can, unless the Kazandri occupy this town, I can settle down right away. But the Kazandri would then try to do the thing that I was worried about before when I was trying to settle here. They will besiege my city and I'll be in a lot of trouble. I'll be having some problems. But at the same time, I'll already have access to sewer systems, so this will help things out a little. Also, alright, I'm besieged. I do have Drakken links, and in all honesty, Sisters of Mercy, not exactly biggest problem ever. And yeah, Autobottle agrees. Let's just wipe them out. Nice and neat. Wow! I expected this to take like 2 turns or something, not to instantly kill them. Okay, well, those are Sisters of Mercy, let's face it. In combat, they're absolute worst. I mean, if we thought about it, maybe there's a worse unit. Like, maybe. But seriously, no. Sisters of Mercy you want for the Empire bonus. And certainly not as combat units. Oh no, certainly not. Anyway, I got 2 Drakken links. They're basically healthy, so let's go ahead and reinforce Yunarin. I really need to rename those cities so badly. And let's wipe out those demons right over here, because hey, why not? They don't deserve to live. It should be fairly easy. I can't reinforce with this army, but last time it went really well. Let's hope it will go well again. 1 demon survived, but I have taken minimal damage. I'm fine with that, in all honesty. So things are going okay. I am losing a bit of dust, but this should be resolved on the next turn when I start gaining road connections. I mean benefits from said road connections. Meanwhile, this city, honestly, it has a ton of production. I kind of want to start expanding like crazy now. Yeah, let's create my first tall city. Since there is little I can do over here anyway. I mean, I can rebuild a Guaram village right there. It's actually really cheap. I would do that first, and then I'll start expanding like a crazy maniac person. Can I get some more food growth? I can at the cost of not getting Guaram village fast enough, which will give me extra population anyway. So I'll keep it like it is right now, I guess. Yeah, I think it makes sense more or less. And then I'll probably try to expand. I don't think it's a bad idea. And do I care about more science and a bit of everything, or do I care more about more industry? Where do I want to expand to more to the point? I mean, if I expand to the east, I will gain more science in the long run, but I kind of want to have industry, and this gives me that. This location gives me both food and industry. I need them both. Also, there's the lake location, which gives me extra dust and food in the future. I like it, and maybe I'll even circle around to try to get to this area, but that's very unlikely. Still, I like this idea of going up north. Let's go ahead and do just that. Queue everything up. Things are going alright. Now as for you, dear sir. Right, use your movement so you cannot do anything else right now. Attacking, well, you cannot attack. I could move somewhere, but there is no point, so let's do just that. And nobody else has any movement points, I assume. Nope. Alrighty then, let's finish the 10 up. I'll get the sewer system, and everything will be just peachy. The question will be what other technology I go for next. I'm not too sure. Settler attacked by the centaur. Not ideal, but well, he still has some life left. But if I don't want to lose him, I have to settle a city right now. Okay, what is this? Do you accept this offer with our blessing? Vision and maps exchange. Why not? They're pitying me, but that's okay. They are supposed to have a higher score right now. I'll match up to them later. Let's... Can I get a card proposal? I could maybe, but I would have to pay influence for this. How much do they want it, though? A little bit. Instead I can gain... Well, I don't really have trade routes or anything of the sort. What do I want from them, perhaps? Some technology that I don't have, that I would like to have? Well, they value the technologies pretty badly. As in, they really want the technologies, but let's see. Is there something I really want? Not that I would desperately want. I mean, Alchemy Workshop, sure, that's great. Problem is, A, I don't have the titanium production to support construction of alchemy workshops yet. B, AI is just gonna beat me in science anyway. I would rather trade science than make science, if you know what I mean. Imperial coinage is not a bad idea in my opinion. Because I do have the 20 Palladian. I love it. I can use it for many different things. It's very useful. However, it also sells for a ton. So if at any point I need the money, I can do it. And if at any point I need to buy titanium to make, for example, well, where is it? Well, let's say statistical methods, but that's way in the future. I also care about Alchemy Workshop. Then, with Imperial Coinage, I'll be able to do that. And also, AI says to value this tech a little bit less than the other tier 2 techs. So, let's see. I want that from you. And I'm also willing to offer, well, I do not want, you never want to give any text to the AI, because this would just let them win science victory very easy. Quicksilver, no, I need that. Do they want anything else? Not really, no. I mean, if I offer them the commercial and research agreements, they actually treat it as... Yeah, no, you know what? I'll just agree to their offer. Because I don't really have much to offer them anyway. Dust, I guess maybe if I were to offer them all of my dust. But the reason why I want Imperial College is to have more dust, so it makes no sense. I'll just accept. So this guy, Jodus and Hounds. Jodus, oh wow. They are the ones that I've been talking about, aren't they? So let's have a quick look. They have Descendant of Empire 7742. I've got 4555. Alright, then we're not far apart at all. I can see, what is this? That's not seller, so that's good to know. This is very nice because I can keep track on voters and I can keep track on the Wild Walkers expansion efforts, and I also know what to expect in other regions. So this region, for example, as a whole, it does have 2 Kazandri villages, so it's very tempting to settle over here. It will create some tension between me and the Wild Walkers, which I do not necessarily want, but this... I mean, the amount of Kazandri is ridiculous. What do we have here? Delvers? Who cares about them? I mean, it is a good region, though, with Life Tree, and a river right here, and access to water. Yeah, I like this region a lot, but I will not try to compete for it. It's too heated over there. I'll ignore it. I'll try to get this region if possible. This obviously, this region as well. This I'll leave empty for a while, because there's just no production anywhere in this region to satisfy my needs. It's for super late game. I can sit here for the time being and be satisfied. What do we have else? They have Scouting Ramblers for some reason. Doesn't look like they're trying to settle, but they are keeping checks on the other mages. Looks like other mages are in a really bad spot, which I'm happy about. I am worried about this, though. It looks like, certainly, the voters will try to make a move on the Wild Walkers, which I'm fine with if they do try to kill each other. What I'm worried about, though, is that they have 6 levels of experience. I mean, sure, they are, after all, playing on endless difficulty AI, which gives them an effing ton of experience for free. I mean, as you can see, they gain 2 experience per turn for no reason. Compare that to me. I am the Drakken, and I'm gaining 5 experience per turn, yes, but this is on a hero. Let's compare it to a Siddler, and he's gaining 1.3 experience per turn. And we are the Drakken, we gain experience faster than anybody else. So, just saying, that's why the AI can roller coaster your armies up. I don't even know what that means, but I just said it, so it means something, I guess. Anyway, let's go ahead and destroy this village now. It should be easy enough, only 1 demon left, easy peasy, dead and gone, and I'm really happy about it. And now I need to take care of the other demons. So, first of all, I want, if possible... I'll come from this side, save the city I'm about to settle, and then destroy this village and kill any demons remaining. They are too far away to besiege my city right away, I think, so it should be more or less fine. It's weird and annoying that the quest is still active. I was hoping to get rid of it right now, but oh well, so be it, it's acceptable. Let's get more food growth, shall we? I really want to have more population like this. Okay, let's work on the Drakken links as well, of course, but why not? But that's about it. As for you, dear sir, a bit more food growth? Yeah, that serves you right. And let's get a sewer system in here as well. Sewer system everywhere, in fact, is a pretty big priority, I would say. Maybe not top priority, but close to it. So let's try to get it. Actually, yeah, it is, I would say, a top priority. It's very important, very useful, very powerful. Apprenticeship registry, obviously, and for the time being, that is good enough. Uranian. Again, you also need the sewer system quite badly. In fact, maybe even before Drakken link, but for safety reasons, maybe not. Maybe let's do it this way. Actually, how long until sewer system? 2 turns. I delayed the Drakken link by 1 turn. Let's do it. I think it's not a bad idea after all. And let us do something I'm not too keen on, Sidora City, because otherwise I waste population, which you never want to do. And also queue up a research. So what do I want? I do want Imperial coinage first, I believe. I do also want to get Protectors of Auriga. Actually, let's get it first, because I already have access to assimilation of Kazanji if I were to do it. Because I have 1 village destroyed, and now I will keep getting more villages destroyed. Or captured or assimilated or whatever. And I'll be able to start gaining their influence. Then in Era 3 I'll be able to gain the Hurnas, so it's still fine, I can do it at relatively cheap cost. So I'm okay doing what I'm doing right now, in my opinion. So let's go that. Then I want to gain access to the marketplace, and then we will see. There's a lot of potentially beneficial techs, like for example I have a lot of rivers, so gaining more food is a really good idea. More industry, also good idea. Happiness, not too bad either. Influence, I don't need that badly, but it would be useful as well. Everything here is a decent enough idea to go for it, so it would be hard to make a good enough choice that would make me satisfied. I want to settle here, but let's just move here first so I see the rest of the region if possible. Okay, it looks like there's only 1 Kazanji village in here. Still, I'll settle over here. This creates a road connection, so my units will be able to travel not really faster because that's already the other region. But this city now has a militia, so it should be protected from a single stack of demons, especially since my hero is nearby, so it should be more or less fine. Get a meal foundry, siege storage, and sewer system. Start working on those as quickly as possible. Why is it taking you so long to create 1 extra pop? You do have... Oh, I settled on a tile that gave me food and I lowered the food. My mistake. I mean, it's an easy one to make, but whatever, bit annoying. In this case, let's just work on industry instead and try to get it as quickly as possible. And things are progressing along really nicely. Like I said, I'm quite satisfied. Let's drink a bit more tea and we'll think about wrapping up the video. I love this tea cup. Honestly, every tea tastes better when you drink it from this particular cup. I just love... It's my little cutesy... Oh, for crying out loud. You are not little cutesies, I can tell you that for a fact. Anyway, change of plans. Right now I need to save urine ASAP, as in really ASAP, and I cannot stand on this tile, so it's gonna be a pain to get to the city. Oh boy. Yeah, if AI wanted to annoy me, they did it in spades, like seriously, really well. Congrats AI, you're good at annoying me. I salute you. Anyway, I don't have enough space for all my units in my army, so let's move them like so, and move you slightly forward. Actually, I can declare a battle right away. Problem is, I'll enter a battle with just a single Drakken link. That's not what I want. Instead, let's move like so, to keep an eye on everybody else and do that. What is this? A warning for the other mages. Yeah, they're unafraid. They probably have a more powerful military. I don't care. I can force them into peace if they try to do anything funky. And by the time I am ready to fight, I will be ready to fight. Well, obviously. But I'll fight when I want to fight. That's what I'm getting at. Anyway, what do I want now? Unfortunately, I did settle a city like a dummy. Ah, yeah, but it was on the last turn. Still, it did increase my costs, so I can't really go for anything else right now. Still, what I have right now is good enough. Extra happiness is what I need, and I'll be satisfied with that for the time being. Everything else has its production queued up. I'm losing a lot of dust because of this thingy, siege. That is annoying, but acceptable per se. Let's increase my food growth in my capital. As for other cities, I can increase my population growth, but not by enough. Not enough to satisfy me at the very least. In fact, I can get Borrow Streets faster, which is what I actually want. So let's go ahead and work on that, thank you very much. Anything else I need to do? It doesn't really look this way. I'm about to get Protectors of Aboriga, and then I'll murder people that I want to protect. Again, Drakken is a mafia. I realized this not too long ago, but seriously, everything they do is like, oh yeah, we're protecting you, now pay us the money. That's completely such a mafia. Anyway, more sieges starting. That's annoying, but again, totally to be expected, so I'm fine with that. Let's go ahead and kill those bastards. It should be easy enough. I'll take some damage, but I'm fine with that. Also, you go to the top. I need good units to reinforce me. Like so. I lost Drakken. The enemy lost only one demon, but the other ones have taken a ton of damage. So I guess it's okay, more or less. Hero leveled up. Let's give him more reinforcement positions, because that does leave me to extra attack on units, which is rather important. And if I can, I would love to merge those two armies together, like so. So you go over here and then you merge together so I can fight the enemy more effectively. It is really annoying, but hey, at least I can deal with that. It's not over the top yet. So I'll be more or less okay. And I'm working on a Drakken Link, which is going to take forever apparently. Not anymore, it isn't. Actually, I do want some food growth, and yeah, let's do it like 1 pop on food and the rest on industry, and I like what we have. I'm suffering greatly from those continuous sieges, of course, but I can resolve this. It's an issue, it's not a game-ending issue, so I'm not too concerned. You give me apprenticeship registry, and then I'll start expanding this city as well. And this little guy, he's actually in danger. Those Viner Snakes sooner or later will creep into this region and start attacking it. But that time I will want to have some defenders over here. And I actually want to wipe this region clean before I even try to concern myself with colonizing it. So that's a thing I will need to do. So let's kill a Drakken Link. Like so, for the time being. Just for a bit of extra protection for the future. It doesn't hurt. And finish the turn. Wait. Alrighty then. What will lose? Oh, you will lose because you grew population, now you're besieged. Alright, makes sense. That your foundry is gonna take forever, but that's annoying. Still, I'm really happy this notification popped out. Losing dust is not ideal. I really want a new hero, and this way I'll never get it, but soon, very soon I'll be done with Kazanji, and then I can finish off mopping up the resistance of the minor factions, and then I can actually do with the major ones, and that's what I want. Oh. Well, that's mildly annoying. Well, it's super annoying, in fact. Problem is, I have no idea what auto battle thing will happen if I let it auto battle. I mean, in Mario battle, totally, could easily make it so that I will not lose it. I have 75 fortification, but time is of the essence. I don't want to auto battle this kind of fight. Also, I don't truly trust myself. Let us manual this, but we're gonna go for... Let's go for the offensive, yeah. I will manual battle this, so I'll start the battle with just this one lonely guy. And he cannot die. If he dies, I lose the city. It's as simple as that. So let's move him far away from all the trouble. He's gonna stand on this tile and be just happy by himself. He's gonna move over there and do that. Meanwhile, I need to secure a perimeter around the hero and the flags. These are the things I need to protect. So there are the Kazanji. That's where they can go. That's where I cannot go. So let's move the hero backwards slightly. Problem is, I am on a ridge, so I cannot really fit anywhere over here. It is a problem, but it's not huge. I mean, it is a fairly big problem, let's be entirely honest. Okay, you moved over here and heal up those guys. Do they need to be healed up? Slightly, yes. It's not a very big deal, in all honesty. Alternatively, I can start firing on the Kazanji once they come closer, because they will come closer. So this one guy will probably move over here. So let's say that I want to be here and start firing at him, so I can then deal some more damage to him, like so. You will walk over here, and you also, once you get over there, stay over there. Alrighty then, let's do just that. I will take heavy casualties in this battle. I didn't expect the enemy to attack me, but I'll have to just make do with what I have, unfortunately. Kazanji are fierce opponents, and there's no way I can avoid penalties. Also, it's annoying that they move to the other tiles, not the ones that I expected them to move. Especially since now this chain lightning, oh, it's gonna hurt. It is gonna hurt a lot. So Kazanji, how many can reach me? Quite a lot, so that is a problem. I want to break the chain lightning if possible, but I do need to protect my heroes. So everybody who can, please try to move out from your tiles, the tiles that you have. In fact, you move to over there, and you focus on... This guy has... Yeah, everybody has stuff. Try to figure it out. I think I don't want to heal anything really. Instead, focus on attacking. Like so. Okay, let's see what is going to happen. This guy... oh yeah, they are just content on trying to kill the militia. That's good. This means that it'll be easier to trick them and attack them in the way I want. Maybe. Also, the chain lightning didn't go through. Maybe it's because my unit attacked. Yeah, it was my unit attacking them, not them attacking me. Very interesting. Kazanji really want my guy dead rather than anything else. So, let's make sure that he stays safe. I'm going to move my hero over here and heal up this unit as well. Meanwhile, you... Unfortunately, I'm standing on flanks, which is a problem. I can't walk to this tower and attack. You do that. You walk to over here and try to kill this guy, because he'll probably be one of the last. Yeah, this guy will be fairly late. And you certainly want to move out. So let's say that you want to move to this tower maybe, and then we'll see what happens next. So let's do it this way. They will probably be able to attack my militia now. Maybe, we'll see. They have attacked my Drakken links, but with no chain landing again. And this time they certainly did attack me, so they were supposed to gain chain... Why am I not being chain landinged? Ah. Hold on, there is actually... Did they change it so that you cannot chain landing people with fortification points? No way, I would have noticed this that long ago, would I? I mean, in all honesty, I haven't been using people with units of chain landing for a long time. They weren't spawning on my maps. Still though, that is weird. Let's have a quick look. Chain landing, right? Overrides the default attack, only does not work against units with fortification. Yep, it says so right there. Man, it has been forever since I tried using chain landing and fortification. That's great. Those guys, they really overestimated their power. Okay then. In this case, well, F everybody over here. F you guys. I'm not concerned. I just sit here over here and rain fire on you. I don't even need to heal myself up. I'll be fine. Meanwhile, you walk like this. You finish this guy off if you can. You walk to this tower and finish this guy off if you can. Or actually, finish... Yeah, like, walk to like there and try to do it. And it should be more or less fine. Now, this bastard, of course, had to move. And now they're content on trying to kill militia. But I'm completely fine with this. And just as I wanted to grab my tea to drink... Of course, I find out that I drank it all like a bastard. Oh well. Stop standing on my flags. I'm not sure if I have any more reinforcements, but whatever. Anyway, I lost my fortification, so I have taken chain lightning damage now. It's not a big deal though, because the enemy is dying one by one. So seriously, it could be far worse than it is right now. Of course, now my units are standing on the flanks because they love being annoying, don't they? So you walk over here. You stand right where you are. You do that, you walk to over here and fire on this guy, I guess. Or actually, this guy will be damaged anyway and probably killed. Fire on the other guy. Oh, fire on this guy, why not? This might make it easier for the auto battle to realize that I can wreck those guys easily. You walk to over there, you walk to over there. And I'm satisfied with everything else, so let's keep the orders up. Ow! That hurt a little bit. Not a great deal, but a little bit, you know? I mean, after all, oh, I do have hundreds and hundreds of health, so when I say it hurt a little bit, I really do. Oh, I should have healed my militia. I really should have healed my militia. There's one last battle phase, but if I lose my militia... Okay, I did heal them now, thankfully. But if they die now, I lose the city, and they will die now. No way. No way. No. That makes no sense. I mean, I will lose the city now. I'm so close to swearing right now, which is something I never do, but I really am. Okay, if the militia survives this attack, then it will survive. There's no need to heal. I need to kill, and I need to kill really well. So this guy goes first, which means that this guy will not be able to attack militia. This guy will be able to. So if those two kill militia, then I'm in bad spot. They have 45 damage each, militia has... Yeah. I don't value my chances. Kill, I guess. Multiple killings. You walk like this. You walk like this. And I'm like, I will lose the city. Nothing I can do about it. I will lose the city. Super annoyed. Because, you know, the city defenders have died. Who cares if there's a whole other army that is over there and that I'm murdering those demons left, right, and center. Also, I'm actually not really murdering them as it turns out because... Okay, I killed this one, but one of those two will be from the attacking... I will lose a city. Well, won't I? No, I didn't. Thank goodness for that. Now die. No, not like this. Kill them like this. No, not like this! What the F are you doing? Oh, there's a ridge over there. Okay, I see. Well, buy out the Drakken link because I don't want the city to be instantly taken over. Thank you very much. I mean, it's expensive, but can I get a better unit for cheaper? Not really a better unit. I mean, not by much. Honestly, no. I'll just buy out the Drakken link. Whatever. Super annoying. Well, too bad then. Things could be worse, certainly. If I lost the city, then that would be far worse, but I didn't lose it yet, so it's okay. I'm working on what I should be working on, so things are okay over there. You're overdoing the production by a ton, though. I do want to get some extra food growth as well, if at all possible. Yeah, 2 population of food, not 2 population I said, is good enough for me right now. Let's keep it like so. End the 10 and end the video, ladies and gentlemen. It was PANCZASU, also known as the Mighty Mix Spammer. Thank you very much for watching. Let's just wait for the 10 to end, like so. I felt a quest of some sort. I was supposed to colonize something that I didn't. Oh well. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you online.